Hey, Ben.
Hey, Tanner.
Have you ever seen...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's real. No, I'm just kidding.
What's real
Have you ever
in?
seen Beetlejuice
Don't
as a
say
kid?
it.
Oh, duh. What am I saying?
Don't say it.
Have you ever seen that as a kid?
Let's reel it in.
I forgot to not.
Tanner,
I
this
can't
whole
say it.
episode, we only have 3 times to say the word.
Oh, screw you. I'm not doing that.
no,
This is
I
the
am,
whole-
bro.
Can I just say BG for like initial?
I mean, that's
BJ?
not it. That's not it, but yeah.
I'm gonna say BG.
For sure.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Don't make me do this.
Yeah, bro, this
Don't
movie.
make me do this.
Listen, man, if you want to summon Michael Keaton, that's up to you. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay, right off the bat, I need to tell you, this movie was great.
Really
This
good.
movie was awesome. I had such a fun time watching it.
Can we just jump to the then and now real quick before we even do the
Sure,
summary?
let's do it.
So
Okay, I'll tell you mine real quick.
Yeah.
Then I've seen parts of Beetlejuice. I have not seen it all the way through.
yeah.
But now I watched it yesterday. I loved it. I wanted to watch it again because I was just like, man, there was so it's so good.
There's not another movie like it, even like by Tim Burton standards. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't made another movie quite like this. I think the closest would be Edward Scissorhands, but
Okay.
even this has its own little niche.
Yes.
Yeah. But like you, I only saw little bits and pieces of it.
Okay.
The only time I watched it all the way through when I was a kid was with my parents,
Okay.
and I had to like close my eyes and cover my ears through like half of it.
Yeah. I could see those moments. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in the traumatizing skill. But
For
okay,
sure.
good to know because I was like watching it. I'm like, and in my mind, I was like, thank God Ben picked a good movie. Like,
Oh,
thank
he finally chose a
God.
good one.
Oh, I was like, sweet.
Bro, you saying you don't like Aliens in the Attic?
No, I've seen Aliens in that.
Bro, you saying you don't like Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
And I've seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Bro, you're saying you don't like Pousseflump Adventure?
So tonight I'm sporting a wild cherry Pepsi.
And tonight I'm sporting a cherry limeade sparkling ice.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Let's crack her open.
These are our viewers.
Yeah. That's all for you guys out there. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was gonna explode. Okay. Ready?
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
I just took a little sip.
Man, I've ever told you that wild cherry Pepsi is like my favorite, one of my favorite pops or sodas.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Why not just drink Dr. Pepper?
I'm not into Dr. I don't like that pepper taste that much.
I think if I gave you a can of Dr. Pepper and blindfolded you and a can of cherry Pepsi, you'd be like,
That's bullcrap. No, I don't believe that for a second.
yeah, me neither, actually.
That's
a lie.
Sorry. Ain't gonna support there. Okay, so let me tell you something real quick about this movie. Okay, this
Yeah,
movie
for sure.
is rated PG for
For paranormal
yeah, paranormal guy.
Yeah.
Him. It's and do you know what year this came out?
1989.
88.
1988.
Ooh,
I
got him.
thought I was smart for a second.
Directed by Tim Burton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it was. Okay, I gotta tell you the summary. We gotta do the 5 minute. We're doing our 5 minute summary timer now, our countdown.
For sure. Ready? I'm gonna start it in
So
about
if you don't remember from the last time,
2
we're
seconds.
trimming down the summary from 20 minutes to 5,
Yeah.
and no notes. I can't do no. Actually, I was gonna suggest. Oh, I don't have my phone. Never mind. I wrote down the names because I always forget the names of the people in the movie. But
Oh, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll try my
I'm terrible
best.
with that too.
I'll try
Yeah.
my best considering it was like the first time I saw it. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm
Ready?
ready when you are.
All right.
5
3,
minutes.
2, 1, go.
Okay, so this cup. You stopped
I paused it.
redo it.
3, 2, go.
You gotta hold it up to the camera. Okay, all right. So this couple, they're on vacation, right? I think their names are Barbara and Adam. Oh, I got it right. Nice. Okay, Barbara and Adam, they're on vacation, and then all of a sudden, this girl Jane comes and she's trying to buy the house or try to sell the house or whatever. And so then Adam and Barbara, they're like, "Heck no, get out of here!" So they take a trip throughout the neighborhood, and then they die. They fall off a cliff, they fall off a bridge into a water, and they die. They're dead.
Yep.
But then they come back to the house. They're like, "Yo, everything's weird. We can't see each other in the reflection. Like, what the heck?" Find out they're ghosts. Pretty nuts. So they're trying to figure out this ghost thing. But while they're doing that, this other family moves into the house. They're called the, oh my gosh, it starts with a D. I forget. But I can't remember their names. Delia and someone else. Anyway, and they have a daughter.
I'm not helping you out at all here.
I know. They have a daughter named Winona Ryder, and they and so then
4 minutes.
but the daughter can find or can see the ghosts. They can see them, and so then
Why is that, Tanner?
It's nuts. I can't explain right now. So they
Well, you got
so
time.
then there's this book called something for the recently deceased.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, what the heck's going on? So then they have to go talk to their their case worker,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Named?
like, yeah. Oh my gosh, I know it. I can't remember. Oh,
Juno.
Juno. Yeah. Okay, so then
Jonah?
Jonah in the lion, Jonah in the water, Jonah
Jonah
in the lion.
in the
Okay,
whale.
okay, I gotta go. I only got half a minute. Okay, all right, 3.5 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're like, hey, try to scare them because Adam and Barbara want the family that's moving into their house gone, like because it's their house. And so they're like, how do we do this, right? So the caseworker said, hey, like do this, and they're like. And then Adam and Barbara, remember, they saw an ad for this guy. I can't say it for our audio listeners, but the title of this episode. I can only say it 3 times.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, you said it once,
That's
bro.
my once.
Okay. Okay, so then. Oh, my gosh. Stop doing it. I got to keep talking. Okay, so Juno was like, hey, don't call that guy because he's nuts and he's psycho or whatever. So then they're desperate. They try to get rid of the family. And so then, but they're like, okay, we have no last resort. Let's talk to this guy. So they say his name 3 times. And then he's like, yeah, I'll help you out. But it turns out he's insane. They don't want to deal with him.
A little bit.
So then they try to get him out again. So they do this thing. They sing that one song. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want to go home. At a dinner party. So then all these people are like, whoa, you have ghosts in your house? That's nuts. But then Adam and Barbara aren't cooperating. I mean, in the meantime, Winona Ryder wants to die.
Yeah, she's writing a death letter.
She's writing a death letter. But then so then one guy, Otho,
2 minutes.
he gets a hold of the recently deceased book. It's the friend of the family who moved in. And then he turns out that he learned how to get Barbara and Adam, or the ghost in the house, to come back to life, or like to kill him, right? Or to like get him out.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden they do it. They like do this whole like exorcism thing. And then Winona Ryder, the daughter, was like, oh snap, like this isn't good, because Winona Ryder became friends with the ghost. So then she's like, hey, I gotta ask this BG guy, this guy, I gotta ask this guy for help because he's kind of dead too. So then she does it. Exception is, he said, hey, you can't help me. I have to get married to you. She's like, okay, fine. So she says his name 3 times, and then he ends up helping a little bit. But then he's trying to manipulate and try to get married to this 16-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl,
At least.
at most. But then
At
Barbara
best.
and Adam are like, no, that ain't gonna happen.
1
So
minute.
then they help out, and they get rid of him. So then at the end of the movie, oh my gosh, I have 46 seconds. At the end of the movie, it turns out like the parents are cool with the ghost living there, and Winona Ryder becomes cool with the ghost, and then starts singing that one song while she's up in the air.
You know the song.
I can't sing right now. So then, turns out Beetlejuice is in the waiting room of the place that Adam and Barbara met the caseworker, and all that to say, all that to say, I'm gonna beat the clock. All that to say,
got 15
they all live
seconds to
happily
spare.
ever after, and that is what the movie is about. Boom.
Boom. 14 seconds.
15 seconds left. Man, I killed that.
Really? I tried to stump you a couple times.
Yes, I was not letting you.
I don't know if you
I'm
could tell or not, but
Dude, if there's a way that when you can, I don't know if you could do it, and if not, that's fine. But if there's a way that when I'm like rambling and like can't stop talking, like zoom on my face super slow. And,
oh,
like,
for sure.
like,
I can do it. I can make it work.
cool. Okay. So yeah, dude, that was the movie.
That was a great summary.
Yeah,
That was a great summary.
Thank you.
And your summary contained just the right amount of the main character.
The main character, yeah.
But is he the main character, though?
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is. But the movie's named after him.
Right? It's weird.
Number one takeaway from this movie is just how little he's actually in it. I
Yeah.
feel like collectively he's in it for maybe, like the movie's an hour and 20 minutes long. I feel like he's maybe in it for 10, 15 minutes at
It's
most.
weird. Yeah.
It's like the main characters are the couple.
Okay, you think so?
Yeah,
'Cause
for
part
sure.
of me was also thinking it might be the daughter, it might be the couple, it might be Beetle.
It might be Beetle.
It might just be the Beetle. It might
baby.
be Paul McCartney.
Oh my God.
Every time we say his name, just say John Lennon. Like,
John Lennon. Paul.
Paul.
I'm from the Beatles.
Okay, weird. So
I'm in love with Yoko Ono, Paul. I'm leaving.
so yeah. Yeah, bro. But it was good. It's a good movie.
A lot weirder than I thought it was.
Okay, yeah.
A lot weirder. Like when it was done, I was like, was this a movie? Did anything happen? Was it? I mean, it's great, but I'm trying to think. I don't know what actually happened in this movie. I just know that they were on Saturn at one point, and that they stretched their faces and were ripping them off, and they're just moving around. Sitting there afterwards, I'm just like, what the heck was that?
Well, they were trying to get rid of the family the whole time, and they were trying to figure out different ways.
But the ways they did it were just
Weird.
wacky.
Yeah.
Burton-y, I guess.
Yeah. Burton-y. Yeah.
Burton-y.
Not
Bert and Ernie. Burton-y.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie were nowhere to be seen in this movie.
Not this movie yet.
Maybe in the sequel. That's been in development hell for years, but it's
Beetlejuice 2?
It has. I mean, they're always talking about it, but it just hasn't happened
yet. It
yet.
should not happen. I think
The
this
only
is great.
reason it should happen again is if they put more
Of him in it?
More of him in it.
Okay.
Did we just say the word?
No, we didn't. We
We
said
didn't?
more of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. But maybe that's why he's so good in it, because he's only in it for so little. Like when he's on it, he just like grabs like your attention
Oh yeah.
and your butt probably.
When he
but-
and that's what I was thinking too, was every time he was on screen, I was like, oh, where's this? I'm like, heck yeah. Like the
Yeah.
first interaction you get with him when they're like all three of them are talking like on the model thing or
yeah,
whatever.
in the model graveyard.
I rewatched that scene 3 times because I was like, man, this is like
He's electric.
Michael Keaton understood the assignment, dude. Like when it came to
Yeah.
it, he literally was like, I'm gonna go after it. It was awesome. I rewatched that whole. Oh my gosh, I have it as one of the quotes because I just thought it
Yeah.
was so funny.
Can we just quote the entire graveyard scene and just put it in parentheses?
Yeah, literally, it was so cool, man. And like, it's so weird because I'm like, I know Michael Keaton from every other movie besides Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
and now I'm like, oh my gosh, he like is a great actor.
Yeah, he was Batman. He was Mr. Mom, right? Or is that somebody else?
That is Mr. Mom.
He was in Mr. Mom. He's a comedy actor, and that's why
Yeah.
he was so controversial when they chose, not to talk about another movie too much, but when they chose him for Batman, they're like,
They
why are you
didn't-
choosing Michael Keaton to be Bruce Wayne? And then they saw him, they're like, oh, that's why.
I saw him in
Because Tim Burton knows his people.
Yeah, I saw him in that McDonald's movie that came out like a couple years ago.
The Founder?
The Founder.
Yeah.
That's one of my like. You ever have those movies where you just kind of like turn on the background and it's like you're just kind of like, oh, I'll just like listen to it while I'm doing something else. That's one of them, and The Social Network is one of them.
Yeah, every movie made in like the 2010 era, like all the dramas, I feel like those are just
For sure.
beautiful background movies.
Yeah.
No offense to the people who made them. They're good movies too, but if you throw them on in the background, you're going to have a good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Michael Keaton is also in one of my favorite Christmas movies, which I'll definitely watch it in a couple months, or we'll talk about it in a couple months. It's Jack Frost.
Oh,
Have you ever seen that?
I have not. Does he play Jack Frost?
He plays, that's him.
Okay.
And it is like,
Interesting.
man, it is one of my favorite. It's so like heartwarming and like it's such a great movie, man. Like I just love it. But
What do you think about the space worm?
dude? I did not understand that.
Space worm, Saturn worm, Venus worm, whatever it was.
I did not. They never. That's what I noticed too. They never like
They never had to explain themselves.
They never explain
No.
much about this. They're like,
No.
how did he get here? He, as in him, who must not be named.
Voldemort?
Voldemort. Dude, are you freaking? Did you just say?
Sorry. Beetlejuice. Sorry.
You said
Sorry.
it the second
Sorry.
time, bro.
I said it the second time.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, so, gosh, man, I have so much to say about this movie. Okay.
We'll start saying it.
I know. I'm trying to think, but yeah, he just like every time he was on screen, I'm like, man, I love this. Also, Alec Baldwin, great actors in this freaking.
It is
movie.
hard for me to associate young Alec Baldwin
Yes, with old.
with old Alec Baldwin.
100%.
I feel like the only bridge that exists between the two is him and Cat in the Hat.
Not even that, dude.
You think that's young Alec Baldwin still?
I think that's old.
Interesting. Okay, because he's still got the brown hair.
Yeah, but it's weird because, like, man, like, his hair, I think it was because of his hair. His hair was very different in this movie, and I was just kind of like, no way that's Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
And he was thinner. And it's so weird. Part of me, like, was thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, Alec Baldwin's in this? And I'm watching him. I'm like, man, like, I just remember from 30 Rock. And I remember him from, Cat in the Hat. What else has he been in?
He's been in the press a lot for his temper.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I just can't. It's hard to associate them two together because I'm like, man, he did great in this movie too. Also, the wife, Barbara, I only know her from the mom from Stuart Little.
Yep.
That's the only association. And Winona Ryder's in Stranger Things.
Yeah, we can make the connection real quick between the little boy and the little vampire, and then also in Stuart Little, and then the mom in Stuart Little in this one.
Holy crap!
Look at that.
He said "quap."
Holy crap,
Are you
guys!
freaking kidding me? Holy crap!
Can't believe it.
Okay. I'm sure the more we'll talk through this, the more I'll want to just bring up random stuff. But let me get to the quotes real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So, trying to zoom in here. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Zoom. The mom's art was pretty good. I liked how they made it villainous in the end. You know?
Yeah.
How they turned it like weapon, and like the art that she made was the thing that held her back.
Yeah.
I probably looked into it way too much, but that's
no,
what,
I think
that's what I took away from it.
I like that though. Okay. Here's some of the quotes. This is the dad who moved in. He said, "Look at that kitchen. You're finally going to be able to cook a decent meal." The next one is the mom, the wife. I can't believe
the mom from Home Alone.
Yes, the mom from Home Alone. I can't believe we're eating Cantonese. Is there no Sichuan up here? Like, freaking.
I don't think I've eaten either, but okay.
Yeah. And then the daughter at the same scene says, "My whole life is a dark room." One big dark room.
Yeah, she's not doing too well. She's halfway in the grave already, and that's probably why they can talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these next quotes, the rest of the quotes are all from the guy. Okay.
The guy.
So here we go. This one just says, I just put an asterisk and put spits a, what is it called? A hoogie?
Loogie.
Loogie. Spits a loogie. And then he says, save that guy for later. Okay. This. Yeah,
how much of his performance do you think is? I'm sure this is online, but how much do you think is improv and is just like actual, just line reading?
A lot of it has to be spot on,
you think
in the moment, 100%.
Okay,
it's Michael Keaton.
So you think it's like mostly improv then?
I think so.
Okay, I'd agree.
Yeah,
I'd agree.
It's real. I kind of want to look into that and know if it is or not. Okay, I'm gonna get to the longer one last. The next one is where he's talking to them and he goes. You just hear him say, "Learn to throw your voice, fool your friends, fun at parties." This is like in the corner. It's in the corner of the room. Okay, he says, "Let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose."
Hey, bars.
He said, "Go ahead, make my millennium."
Yeah, yeah.
And then,
which is a play on the word. Go ahead, make my year. Do you know what that's from?
I do, but I can't remember. What is it?
Clint Eastwood.
I was wrong.
I think it's a fistful of dollars. Something like that.
If
I'm wrong, Ooh.
Actually, I have said this on the podcast before. I have never seen a Clint Eastwood Western movie before.
No, really?
Yeah, I've never seen one.
How un-American of you.
The only I've only seen 2 movies that are kind of Western, but they're not even really. Back to the Future Part 3.
Okay.
And True Grit, the newer one.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good one. True Grit's the one where like the girl's dad dies, right?
That's a lot of Westerns. The one with Jeff Bridges in it?
I think so.
Or he...
Oh, man. No, it's the girl from Edge of 17. Haley Reinfeld? No. Is that her name?
Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, where someone gets bit and Jeff Bridges sucks the venom out and spits it out and then shoots his horse in the face.
Yes. That's the other Western movie I've seen. Okay. Here's one more short quote.
You haven't seen Tombstone?
I know the pizza.
That's your assignment. Watch Tombstone.
Dude, not for this episode.
Okay.
I get to pick the movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here's one last short quote and then the longer one. So the short quote is, "I'm a ghost with the most, babe."
I'm a ghost with the most, babe.
This one, when they asked, like,
"Are you certified?"
He's like, "Are you? We need to ask some questions. Are you qualified?"
Yeah.
He says, well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I traveled quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified? And I replayed that scene, dude. Like,
well, I replayed that scene because I didn't know what he said.
I had the captions on. I was like, this is so funny, dude. That was
Which just speaks to his performance because he's in it so little, but he is one of the most iconic Tim Burton / horror movie characters.
For sure. It's kind of like the Boba Fett thing. Like Boba Fett is a huge character.
Yeah, fan favorite for sure.
But like, yeah, it has maybe 8 lines in all the movies.
And now they're making the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll make the book of this guy.
It could. Yeah.
No. Probably not. Crossover?
The book for the recently deceased.
Who knows? What if they go to the sand planet with the worms? Tatooine. And he's there. That's his home. That's where the spirits go. Okay.
Do you have any quotes that
I'm saying it could happen. Okay. No, my quote, the only one I could think of is, of course I don't have it pulled up because I don't have any device in my hand.
Correct.
But it's the one where he's like, if I tell you my name, then you're going to tell your friends. I got to go to the mall to pop-up stands and sign autographs, and it's just a real hassle.
I forgot about that.
That was a good one, too.
That was a good impression of him, too.
Thank you.
Okay, traumatizing skill. What do you think?
The only
what was
part,
that? What was
the
that
only
thing?
part that was me thinking.
What was that? Do it again. Look in the camera. Do it again. Can I do it in my camera then?
Yeah, for sure.
Can
we both do it in the camera in the middle?
Yeah, for sure. Ready?
The scariest part to me where I went, ugh, was just when she pulls her face off, hanging in the closet, and then her eyes shoot out of her head.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I don't remember from the movie.
Okay.
And when that happened, I was like, what it was supposed to do.
Dude, your voice is very. Okay.
Traumatizing. It's got to be something because it is a spooky movie.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I guess out of like if Beetlejuice had a pocket full of 10 snakes, I'd probably give the traumatizing scale probably like 4 out of 10 snakes.
Really?
That's kind of low, isn't it? I'll give it 5. Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
I would say, yeah. I mean, you know me.
If it was like a more serious movie, which I'm not saying it should be, but I'm saying if it was, a lot of things that happen in this movie would be a lot scarier. But it's so slapstick and goofy and over the top and PG for some reason.
They said the F word in it, bro.
They did.
And
that's usually for like a PG-13, they get 1 F word. You good, bro? You checking your Apple Watch real quick?
Sorry. Yeah, I keep getting texts.
It's like, no, I would never check my phone during a podcast. That's a joke because I did it all. I did that all last time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing because like I think I've mentioned before. I hate like scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
I hate things that like make me uncomfortable. Like just makes my like skin crawl kind of deal.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of it in this, or not a whole lot, but there was enough for me. And I would say the creepiest part was just when Alec Baldwin opens his mouth. And it's like a giant face now, and he has his eyeballs on this.
Yeah.
On the.
You don't remember that part?
Fingers? No, not really.
Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's like the one part
I'm telling
you,
I've only seen bits and pieces of this, dude.
Gotcha.
I haven't seen the whole way through.
Yeah. What I took away from when I was
I'm wondering now why I didn't, because it's great.
The only parts I remember were the parts in the graveyard when he like shoots his face open and we don't see it, and it goes. And he says, "You like it?"
Oh, yeah.
I remember that part. And I remember the only other parts I remember is when my parents covered my eyes and closed my ears. So I just like that locked in my brain. Like when he goes to his club, that they made, like that's when my eyes were closed and I didn't know what was happening. But I think I like peeked at my mom's fingers because I saw what was on the screen. So I remember that. Okay. and then the graveyard scene, and then them walking down the hallway with the weird faces. And that's about it.
Yeah.
And then like the marriage scene when he's like a human carousel. That was pretty funny. When he's like, maybe not a carousel. The merry-go-round?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He's got like the mobile on his head and
I know
it's
exactly
spinning
what you're
around.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, I would say for my traumatizing scale, I would say it's definitely like, it's got some traumatizingness to it. Mm-hmm. Especially if I saw this as a kid, I don't think I would like ever want to watch it again.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you? We'll probably do this movie eventually because I did watch this one movie a lot. Have you ever seen a Goofy movie?
Bits and pieces.
Okay,
it was on Disney Channel, and I was scrolling through channels waiting for my other show to start during the commercials, so I watched Goofy movie.
Okay, but it's like the movie with Goofy and his son take a road trip.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
There's like an opening scene because the whole movie is like Max, the son, doesn't want to be like Goofy.
Yeah.
And there's the opening scene is like Max is having a dream, and he's like in a field with Roxanne, his girl that he likes, and then all of a sudden like the thunder, Roxanne.
All she wanna do is party all night.
The scene.
Roxanne.
It's the opening. It's like the opening scene. He's in a dream, and he's like pretending he's like going through like a field of flowers and stuff. Like just picture like romantic, like he's like ha, 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 laughing, and there's like daisies everywhere and
Are
stuff.
we talking about Goofy movie?
Yeah, still.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Got you.
And there's like the part where like they're just laying on the grass laughing, and then all of a sudden like he like starts shape shifting into Goofy, and it like that was the scene when I was a kid that it like spooked me so hard. I didn't want to like whenever that scene came on when I turned it on, I had to like leave the room and come back.
Did he get like just really big buck teeth and his eyes just shot out of his face?
Yeah, yeah. It's because she's like, it just shows her face. She's like, huh, and then she's like, and then like turns to him. He's like, "What's wrong?" And it's like these two giant teeth. And then like it, like he like gets like 80 feet tall and he starts being like Goofy,
just
it's
like the
oh!
just.
I didn't know I could do that.
Just like the regular Goofy, right? 80 feet tall.
He's 80 feet tall. Yeah.
Is Goofy a cow or a
Goofy
dog?
is a dog. Goofy is
I hear
not.
people say that he's like a cow or a bull because his love interest is a cow.
Who?
There's the cow, and like I can only picture her from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Let me look this up.
But she's got like I don't know.
You're
She's a cow.
right.
She's got the apron.
I don't think you're right,
She
bro.
talks like this. She says talks like this, and she runs a bakery.
Okay, there was that girl in the movie, the Goofy movie, but I don't think.
Because Pluto's a dog.
Okay.
So is Goofy also a dog, but he's just sentient?
I'm looking up Goofy's love interest.
Is he just larger down the evolution line than Pluto is?
Okay, hold on, bro.
Okay. And if so, what does Pluto think about that?
Okay.
What did we just discover?
Are you talking about her? Here, we'll put it right here.
Yeah.
Are you talking about her?
Yeah.
That is a cow.
That is a cow.
Hold on.
You didn't have to tell me that.
I gotta look up. Is Goofy a cow? Here we go. All right. Here's what it says. Fact checking has claimed that Goofy. Oh, okay. Fact checking website Snopes.com has claimed that Goofy's not a cow and hasn't been inspired from a breed of Scottish cow. Okay. I'm kind of done.
Well, cows are also only females.
I'm done looking that up.
So he is a dog. All right. There we go.
Thank you. All right, dude. Totten Tomato score. Ready? So
Yes, sir.
Rotten Tomatoes gave this an 85%.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yep.
What would be your Totten Tomatoes?
The fact that I want Michael Keaton. The fact that I want Keaton Thompson.
Keaton.
I want Keaton Thompson.
I want Keanu Reeves. Michael Keanu Reeves.
Whoa. Do you think Keanu Reeves
Mm-hmm.
could be in the sequel? Not as the guy, but no. Do you think they're going to make the sequel? And if they do, would you want to see it? I mean, of course you'd want to see it. Would you want them to go through with it? My answer is yes. My answer is a definite 100%.
You would want to see it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I retract my statement from wanting an Iron Giant sequel. I think leave that alone. I'd much rather have a Beetlejuice sequel.
I gotta disagree, man. There's some movies like Iron Giant, Napoleon Dynamite, that Nacho Libre that just need
Nacho.
They just
Get
need.
that corn out of my face.
Anyway, I would say that like
Sorry.
some movies just need to. I'll give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
When they did Dumb and Dumber 2,
T.O.,
that was not a good choice in my opinion.
No.
They should have just kept it because Dumb and Dumber
Yeah.
is one of the best comedy movies.
Well, did you know that that's technically Dumb and Dumber 3?
Yes. Well, there's a prequel,
They did a
right?
prequel. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I was like, come on.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But I guess
I
the
don't
reason
know.
I want them to make a Beetlejuice movie is because this movie is so. I just said it again. I said it 3 times.
Which it just like cuts. It just ends.
It's like the Five Nights at Freddy's thing where it just like
Yeah,
appears
yeah,
and
yeah.
screams at you.
I have a thought, but I need to tell you after. Go ahead.
Okay, for sure. It's so practical effects heavy. If they could bring that back and not have it be CGI, I think that would be really cool for like kids today who are so used to CGI and stuff like that, seeing just
Okay.
a practical, spooky, fun, goofy horror movie.
Yeah.
You like it?
Okay, so what would you? Oh wait, that was not your Rotten Tomato. But see, okay, I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm just like, man, like, there's always the risk of ruining the beauty of a character, because I've always been like, oh man, like, I mean, obviously I've only seen this movie once, but I know I love it.
Yeah.
So I just think like, man, I hope they don't like ruin like the '88 version of Beetlejuice.
For sure.
I don't care anymore. We're gonna say it. We already said it more than 3 times.
Yeah.
But I just hope they don't ruin that, because that was awesome. And like, because then like you go into it for the sequel and you're just like, man, like now I have to like balance both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I guess movies come better in threes too. So if they make a sequel, they have to make another one to make it a trilogy, and
Yeah.
that'll just be weird.
They can do it well. I think if like,
If they do
If
it
he
practically,
does
I
like
think they could do it well.
yeah. Or I was even thinking, remember like Mandalorian season 2 when Luke Skywalker showed up
Yeah.
and it was awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was good because it was like,
I mean, spoilers, but yeah, for sure.
it's been out since last year. But like, and like Macaulay Culkin reprising his role as Kevin McAllister, and like commercials.
Yeah.
Like short little things. If like Michael Keaton
Oh,
did like a
okay.
commercial or
Okay.
like a little TV spot or something like that, then I would be like, oh, that's cool. Because now I'm like,
yeah.
okay. But if it's a full movie, I feel like they'd just be kind of risking it.
You know what, Tanner?
What?
I'm going to dump my previous statement in the trash.
Okay.
And I think I just want to see Michael Keaton play Beetlejuice again
Just reenact
in
it.
whichever way I can get it.
Yeah. If it's
I'll
like,
take a trailer over a sequel.
okay. Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
like an ad.
Little teaser or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'll say one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Back to the Future is my all-time favorite movie, right?
Yep.
And I remember when, oh my gosh, Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox went on Jimmy Kimmel
Mm-hmm. At the anniversary.
at the anniversary, and that was like all I needed. I was like, don't make another movie, because then the third one wasn't that good. But like,
It's my favorite one, but that's okay.
I don't care. We should do like a Back to the Future, like,
Yeah.
That'd be
Just
fun.
a trilogy set. That would
Yeah,
be fun.
yeah, that'd be
Be
cool.
fun.
But like that was enough for me to be like, oh man, they're reprising their role, and like it's awesome because it's not like I have to sit through 2 hours and hope they don't ruin
Yeah.
the character. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I'm just wondering if they have recently actually done a Beetlejuice ad, because I feel
I
like
don't know.
I feel like maybe they have. I don't know.
They should if they
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so
So I would give this movie out of 10 shake senoras, I'd give it a shake, senora. That's 8 shake senoras.
okay, because I wrote down on a scale of how many bananas you can tally.
Bananas, I can tally.
Go on, Mr. Tallyman, tally me bananas.
Nice.
How you can tally? The movie was rated Rotten Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten Tomatoes was rated 85, and I'm gonna say this is probably the only movie I'll say that is spot on for me. 85 is my score as well.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. I wanted to, next is closing, but real quick, I want to tell you something about this Beetlejuice character.
Yeah.
I went to Mexico, and then I came back and I had COVID. But when I was in Mexico, one of the last nights we were there, we went for my dad's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But and all of his friends came out, and one of his friends was like, "Hey, let's go to this thing called Coco Baño, or Coco Bongo," but I kept calling it Coco Baño. Have you ever heard of Coco Bongo?
No.
So it's this big, I don't even know how to describe it. It's this big performance, right? And like it's all dancing, like, and like there's like those like curtains that people like grab and they swing on and stuff.
Okay. Oh, like Cirque du Soleil.
Kind of like that. Yes, exactly like that. But with this, it was like pop culture themed. And given we're in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
So they had some guy, and they had like people dress up like Michael Jackson, and they did like covers of their song, or like they just played the song, but like they pretended like he was him, and like did the moonwalk and all this stuff. And they had Spider-Man come out and like fight the Green Goblin to that one song, Sandstorm.
Really? What is this?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So then, get this, dude. All of a sudden, they started playing the song. Now, it's not in the movie at all, but the song was that
How's
one.
none of that copyrighted? How are they allowed to do any of that?
I don't know. Well, it's huge. It's like there was a couple hundred people there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So, but they
I thought you
had,
meant like a couple people on the beach just doing flips around with like streamers and stuff like that.
no.
Gotcha.
And it was just awesome, right? So then, all of a sudden, they had that one song go. It's not in the movie, but do you know that one song that goes? Hey, oh baby, ooh, I wanna know if you'll be my girl. So you do know the song?
No. Nah. Not
So they
that
had
one.
that song, and I'm gonna work. I think you can put. Could you put a clip in? If I said like, hey, play this clip.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'll tell you in a second. And it was, get this, some guy dressed as Beetlejuice,
Okay.
a midget dressed as Beetlejuice, and then some girl dressed as Winona Ryder.
Okay.
And they were like just doing flips and stuff. Like they had like a bar, and then they were just kind of rolling with it. Like they're like, it's almost like picture like a bar is kind of attached to their hips, and they just get to like go around in circles in the air. It was so cool. And I was like, I've never even seen Beetlejuice, so I don't even know what the heck this is. But now that I've seen the movie, I'm like, oh, I know why he's such a cultural icon.
What song did they do it to? Was it to like the Shake, Shake, Shake Senora song? Or
we
is it
just sang the song.
Oh. Okay.
What
yeah.
do you think? Okay.
I mean, I don't know the song, but that's
What song they sing
what
to?
song did they sing it to? The one you just sang that you don't know.
We just sang it.
Yeah.
Okay. But, dude, it was freaking awesome. It was so cool. To our audio listeners, you should probably check out that clip that we're going to
Gotcha.
play. But,
Gotcha.
yeah, dude, it was freaking sick. So I wanted to share that with you.
Well, I'm
But
glad you had a good time, and I'm sorry you got COVID.
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
for sure.
All right, man. That's all I got. I got to
think
tell you the next movie, though.
I think that's all I got too.
Yeah.
Oh, they got married. In
Huh?
the movie.
Who?
I feel like didn't so
Didn't
Alec Baldwin
Didn't
Alec Baldwin
Didn't
drive off the model set into Beetlejuice's foot as the dude was saying I pronounce you man and wife, and then it like whatever it fell on him, or he got like dragged down by the
it
space
was
worm?
last second.
Okay, because I thought like he said it all, so I'm like, wait, are they married and he's just dead? But okay, never mind then. Forget
Yeah,
that.
it's Okay, dude, you ready for next week's movie?
Next week's movie is one that we're both excited about.
This one is the last Halloween one, and we thought, what better than to do Monster House?
Monster
I
House.
love that. Okay, we'll save it for next week.
A movie about Halloween on Halloween.
That's right.
Let's go.
Let's do it, man.
I really wanted to I don't know what that was.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to
ahead.
go.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, shoot. I really wanted to do like a really scary one. I wanted
Screw
to
you.
make you watch Halloween or The Blair Witch Project.
I've seen Blair Witch.
Okay.
really like
That's
it.
the movie that has scared me the most in my entire life.
Really?
Probably just because of how young I was when I watched it.
Okay.
But
And
no
the
movie
fact
has
that
scared me
nothing
more
is in
than
there?
Blair Witch Project.
And the fact that nothing is seen.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Terrifying.
Sorry to hear. I'm glad we're not doing it. do it on Christmas.
Yeah, I'll do it on
Yeah.
a different holiday. For sure.
Yeah. Ben, you want to plug your IG?
Yeah, follow me at LaCroixBoyBen and follow us at real.it.in podcast. Tanner,
right.
go for it.
Follow me at Tanner Reckledge. Listen to Talk Time with Tandrew, Grow and Go podcast, and Reel It In, and
Exhale.
Beetlejuice. Let's reel it in.